how important was education to your journey?
Oh, well, my entire story, the relaunch of my life, I would like to say, because what a lot of people don't know, unless they really follow my website and the other things that I do, is that I was a college dropout. I was a former pregnant teen mom, and I went to school on a track scholarship, and my focus was to be in the Olympics and just really move forward in that perspective. And my sophomore year at 19, I became pregnant. And I was pregnant outside of the track and field with no purpose. And I was broken in spirit. And I didn't know what my purpose was outside of running track. And so, long story short, you do have to buy the book. You did listen. You brought I didn't know you was going to bring the book, so you get a free interview. So long story short, the relaunch of my educational background started at the age of 24. I was recently divorced, now charged to raise two sons, minority sons, and their father was serving an 18-year prison sentence, and I had no plan B. And so I just made a decision. I had a conversation. For me, I'm a faith woman with God, and I just believed that I was to go back to school. And I didn't know the details of the degree completion. I just knew and felt strongly that post-secondary education was that next race, that next completion for me, and that my two sons did not ask to be here. And if I didn't move forward in that perspective, we will remain in poverty. And so my educational background was fueled with those two faces looking at me every single day. And I knew for me, if I'm going to go back to school, I want to get the highest degree that there is to get. And at that time, it was my doctorate. So I just moved forward. I laced up my track shoes and I moved forward, and I began to run that race in education. And I didn't stop until I completed it, which was in 2020.
Wow. Very inspiring. Education was very important. And for your why is you had those two boys.
No plan B, no child support, no one to really financially help me, except for my parents at the time. They were very supportive, but I wanted a home for my sons. I was the first in my family. I'm the baby out of four to purchase a home. So at the age of 30, I became a homeowner, and my sons and I, we had our own home, moved into a different school district, and life began to look up for me. Published my book, defended my dissertation, began to travel throughout the country and inspire other single mothers. And so, I just believe that, whenever you're champion a mission, you really have to understand the people who are involved in that mission. I'm not a leader by title. I'm a leader by life, real life. And so it's important for me to be behind a mission like Kishwaukee United Way that is about elevating the lives of diverse families and taking them from food insecurity, unemployment, renting to homeowner. Like, that's what my life is all about. And so I don't just sit behind a desk and send emails. I literally understand and can really relate to people in certain aspects of life. And so what was the question again?